This gives you kind of a wide array of peripherals. We have one of the largest certified peripheral portfolios for Microsoft Teams. So we have everything from network pan tilt zoom cameras to EPTC cameras, the right audio for the space. We have network-based amplifiers, PoE-based speakers and sound bars, as well as your traditional 70, 100 volt, more premium subwoofers and sound systems as well, like you see here on our column acoustic design series speakers. And then we work with great partners like Sennheiser to offer great intelligent audio from their Team Connect Ceiling 2 microphone, as well as we offer our own tabletop NMT1 microphone as well. And this all kind of bundles together and allows you to do everything over the network, everything to one central USB bridging endpoint. We also, as part of this, oops. One of our main things is we really target high-impact spaces with Q-SYS, and high-impact spaces aren't defined by a specific size, like small, medium, large, extra large. These are high-visibility spaces that really provide a premium, impactful experience. So, usually these spaces have a lot of extra capabilities. Think of CEO boardrooms, think of training rooms, these high-end auditoriums. They usually have multiple cameras. They usually have premium audio in the spaces. They're usually video distribution. They're automation driven for when the user walks in the room, like this signature room, everything turns on. Those are really the spaces where Q-SYS really shines and can scale. And we also have our cloud management platform called Q-SYS Reflect that also allows you to remotely manage the rooms and be monitored via the cloud. We also allow you to bring spatial audio into Q-SYS, into Microsoft Teams rooms with Q-SYS. If you're not familiar with what spatial audio is, it's a dynamic experience Microsoft released a while ago that allows when the remote participants are on the screen, their audio from when they're talking is projected out the left or the right speaker. So if you had a person here talking on the right, comes out the right speaker and the left. And that creates a really engaging experience for both the far end and the in-room participants, so you feel more like those people are actually in the room with you, as well as it helps reduce some meeting fatigue and keep you actively engaged. I mean, we've all sat through long meetings where you're just kind of like nodding off, and that really helps. We were also the first certified for Microsoft Teams solution for spatial audio, and that is a huge thing for us as well, and really helps showcase the innovation that Microsoft and Q-SYS can bring to the table. We also have what we call our second page experience, which allows us to bring our user interface directly into the Microsoft Teams console. So again, since their user available, MAXHUB uses a Windows-based Microsoft Teams room, which allows us to deliver this second page experience. So everything you want to have, instead of having a second touch panel here on the table, you can bring it right into your Teams room console. And everything from lighting to shades. We also helped with MAXHUB develop a plugin for the MAXHUB display, so you can put that right on the Microsoft Teams room and turn the display on and off, or further automate it when you walk in a room with an occupancy sensor in our control engine. It also, we have a variety of third-party integrations with other manufacturers as well that you can bring in and fully automate that without having to have two touch panels in the space that do different things. It also enables you to monitor and manage those through the cloud platform as well, to see what's going on in the room and see the health of your space. We also have our Q-SYS Vision Suite, which is newer here in the last 6 to 9 months, and there's a couple parts of this. So there's our intelligent audio portion, which we do with our partners like Sennheiser and the Team Connect Ceiling microphone. This allows us to take the coordinate data that they provide where someone's speaking in the room, and we can drive our cameras to specific preset locations, and through software features we can also auto frame them as well. So if we go over here and these gentlemen are talking, we can automatically frame them. We have a lot of different camera options that go with that as well. So if we were in a signature room like this, we can use one of our EPTZs. If we were in a larger auditorium or huddle or divisible space, we can use one of our pan tilt zoom cameras as well. We also have our new AI-based presenter tracking with our Sear Vision technology, and this really gives you a more natural and robust auto tracking feature. This is visual based, it's not based on audio cues. So we are looking at 18 points on the human skeleton to track you. You also now no longer need a camera operator in these spaces. As well as, since we know where the person is in the room, we can create room vision-based automation. So if someone walks into the space and walks over to this speaker and they're not supposed to be there, we can do things off of that. We can change lighting cues, visual cues, things of that nature, and really enhance and automate that experience. And we're proud to announce as of today as well, our Vision Suite platform is officially certified for Microsoft Teams as well. So this really gives you the full breadth of intelligent presenter tracking, intelligent audio-based camera switching into your Microsoft Teams experience for any of our support applications. So again, we really like to talk about our high impact spaces. So these are lecture halls, all hand spaces, boardrooms, classrooms, and really gives you that flexibility to design for the space's needs. And one of the things from Frost and Sullivan, who kind of commissioned this high impact spaces, is they estimate by 2025 there's going to be 11.3 million high impact spaces out in the global economy and the workforce. And we find that a lot of corporations are highly investing in these spaces to really engage with their employees as well as their customers and create that high impact experience. So thank you very much, and I'm going to turn it over to my friend Josh at Sennheiser.
Hi, thanks. I'm Josh Lefkowitz. I'm with Sennheiser. I'm business development. I'm here to talk to you about our Team Connect Ceiling 2 microphone, which is integrated great with signature Microsoft Teams rooms. We actually have it installed here on the ceiling above you guys. It's a phenomenal microphone. We actually now have two sizes. We have the Team Connect Ceiling 2 and the Team Connect Ceiling Medium. They're obviously made for different spaces with the fact that medium is in the title. TCC2 is made for a larger space. TCCM is made for the medium-sized space. Inside devices are a number of mic capsules. And essentially, they're acting like shotgun microphones, tracking me around the room. So I won't actually need the handheld. I can walk hands-free, and the microphone will track me in real time. It has a 30-degree beam, which you'll see on the next slide. So there's a 30-degree beam that tracks me in real time, jumping every 4 milliseconds following the loudest voice. So we could have an actual conversation, and the microphone is intelligent enough and fast enough to be switching back and forth, which is great for what he mentioned for integrating with the spatial audio, because it can give you coordinate data as to where I am positioned in the room. So again, one highly directive 30-degree beam. So that one beam means there's only one channel of audio, which is very convenient because essentially that means less room, more voice. So you're going to hear a lot less of the extra HVAC, the table noise, doorways, radiators. The mic is going to stay focused on the person speaking. We also have a function called our exclusion zones and priority zones. So again, we're talking signature rooms. This is how you carve up the space to make sure the microphone will be looking in the areas you want it, or in the areas you don't want it. The priority zone, exactly what it sounds like. You're painting a green zone that gets weighted higher than the rest of the room. So as long as I'm speaking in that green zone, the microphone will stay focused on me. Once I stop speaking, though, it'll open up to the whole room again. On the flip side of that, we have exclusion zones, which exactly what it sounds like. Areas of unwanted noise, you can just cut out those sections. The microphone will never even point or look in those areas. That's great for doors, or again, you could have a set of speakers in the presentation area that you don't want the microphone to be looping back into the system. So again, helps you carve it out and make this signature room. I'm going through this pretty fast, huh? And I would be remiss to mention our Sennheiser Control Cockpit platform. It is our remote monitoring management platform. This allows you to access the device, access the priority zones, the exclusion zones, push out new firmwares, maintenance. And again, it's really, I'm going to go back to the other slide, which shows the TCC2 and TCCM. So key thing about this is to connect it to our other third-party players. We use the Control Cockpit platform to talk to Q-SYS, to talk to MAXHUB, and a bunch of other third-party players as well. As far as connecting to the devices We have on the TCC2, there's one connection for the PoE and control, and then you have Dante and analog out. So basically, you can connect this direct to a room PC or the engine for the MAXHUB, and it's picking up the entire room's audio. With a TCCM, it's a single net cable, and we actually have the ability to daisy chain with a TCCM. So if you have PoE Plus, you can daisy chain 3 of those together. It's a real robust microphone that allows actual freedom of movement, maximum ability for me to use the entire space. Again, I can walk around. I'm using the handheld right now, but if we had the TCC2 going, I would be able to walk around and it would track, and we could have an open conversation back and forth, and it would be able to pick up everything the entire time. So as far as connecting it to Q-SYS, MAXHUB, we play very well with others. It's something we're actually very proud of. We, in our booth over booth 533C5335, we actually have a whole demo room with Q-SYS going on. Again, another sort of signature Teams room situation. Love it if you could come by and see it. But essentially, that's all I have about the TCC2 and TCCM. And they do both come with 5-year warranties, which was on the previous slide. But I'm going to hand it back over to my partner at MAXHUB. Oh, okay.
Team Connect bars.
The Team Connect bars as well. We just announced these last year. We're starting to ship them. We're very excited about them. We have 2 sizes, a small and a medium. And again, signature Teams rooms. We're following team standards as far as the sizes go. You can see here we have the medium bar here. The real cool thing about this is we've added Dante, and yeah. So that's I'm gonna stick with So go back one slide. So on the bar we have Dante and networking control. So again, it's going to be one of those real cool things where it's a completely agnostic bar, and it will let you connect to the MAXHUB, to the Q-SYS, and again the control cockpit platform as well. And this has a 2-year warranty on it. You can mount it above the TV, below the TV, freestand it. It's a real. We have AI built into it, so you have facial tiling and auto framing. So again, in a space like this, you have all the 9 people across the table. You do the facial tiling. You'll each get your own tile. Or if there's more than 9 people, you'll get grouped into tiles together. And again, it's smart enough to track and follow you throughout the room. And it has our trusted Sennheiser quality audio for both the speakers.